Hello, a lot of people have been asking me about milk and tea, and of course, this is a subject that causes marital disputes, possibly wars. It's one of those small things that causes very, very big controversy. There's several aspects to it. Should you add milk to tea at all? Does it spoil the flavour? If you do add milk to your tea, should you put it in first or last? And thirdly, the health benefits of tea. Are they cancelled out by adding milk, as one study showed recently? So let's look at each of those three things in turn and see if we can dispel one or two myths. Firstly, is it a criminal act to add milk to your tea? Does it ruin the flavour? Well, no, it does not. And in fact, teas nowadays are designed to be taken with milk. You know, the English style of tea has been developed over years and years and is perfect for having milk. It enhances the flavour. It is not at all a wrong thing to do if that's how you like it. And in fact, if you were to go to a Sri Lankan tea plantation and be offered a cup of tea, they would also offer you milk and sugar to take with it. Obviously, I'm talking there about black teas, the English style of tea. Don't put milk in your green tea. Don't put milk in your herbal teas, such as peppermint. Nasty. That is certainly the act of a criminally insane person. So there we are. Milk's fine. So should you add it first or last? Should you put the milk in first or last? Well, this is originally a question of etiquette, and it's to do with China. And once upon a time, if you poured hot tea into a cheap China cup, it would break the cup. If you were a particularly posh, affluent person living in a big stately home and you had very expensive china, that was not a problem, so you were able to add your milk last. Adding milk first saves breaking the cup, means you're poor. Adding milk last means you're putting hot tea in a cup, you need expensive china, means you live in a stately home. So it's a matter of etiquette. It's also, however, a matter of flavour as well, because milk that is heated more slowly acquires a nice sweet flavour, enhances the flavour of the tea further. So if you can judge the perfect amount of milk and you can then add the milk if you can then add the milk first, you will have a better cup of tea. So add the milk first, perfect amount of tea, better taste. However, I've got to stress, all of that relates only to making loose leaf tea in a pot. None of this applies to tea bags. I don't want any of you, please, ever to put milk into the mug first with a tea bag. That is disastrous, and you should all be deeply ashamed of yourselves. Third question then, which we were going to come to, was the question of health. Does adding milk to tea ruin the health benefits of tea? Well, no, of course it doesn't. Don't be so ridiculous. One study a little while ago, not particularly authoritative. Yes, tea is good for you. No, tea is not going to lose you 10 stone overnight. It's not a miracle cure, but it's jolly good for you. Contains antioxidants. Drinking a bit of milk in your tea is not going to ruin those benefits any more than adding milk on your cornflakes and then drinking a cup of tea is going to ruin the health benefits. So hopefully that has dispelled a few myths. Hopefully that's answered a few questions and saved one or two divorces. Thank you very much.